appointing authority. At the court injunction in place, then he goes ahead and defies it. That speaks to the trust deficit that Wanapugisho is talking about, the fact that this president can do anything. He feels he's beyond the law.
That's true, because you remember, the former administration, that is the Jubilee administration, was being accused of not respecting court orders. And I think for purposes of separation of power, there was agreement that Parliament could proceed and do their due process in terms of vetting. But I thought the issue of appointment should have awaited determination by the courts. But as I was saying earlier, a situation where what you said you'll never do is exactly what you are doing when you're in power. And it ties closely to what we were saying. You know, those who are now in the opposition courts, because normally it would be minority, their work is to make sure that Kenyans are aware of what has not been done by the current administration. So that come 2027, then you have strong grounds to get this administration out of power. The work of the administration in power, if they are doing it correctly, would be to focus on the implementation of their manifesto. So that by the year 2027, they will be telling Kenyans, we presented our manifesto to you, and on the basis of that manifesto, you elected our government to be in power. We have delivered on this manifesto, so can you now give us another one term? But now what is happening, both the administration and the opposition, we are all now in politics. And nobody now talks about the manifesto, which is very good for the opposition. And that's why we want to continue that way now. So that come 2027, we'll have very strong grounds to change this administration. And that's why I was saying that's basically the agenda. But all said and done, I just at times sit and ask myself, how much shall we have wasted as a country with a budget, like now we are doing a budget of 4.2 trillion. Last year it was 3.8 trillion. In 5 years, we might be talking about a budget of about 15 or 20 trillion. Now, if we don't get value for the 20 trillion we'll have budgeted for in 5 years, and then we kick this administration out of power, they will go out of power and they'll have gone out with the 20 trillion worth of programs and projects. Will the country have gained on anything? So I really think we need a mechanism to ensure that there is this manifesto they gave us is implemented. Because Kenyans are paying taxes, we are borrowing money from outside to implement the manifesto. So if you don't implement the manifesto, we are losing big as a country. And that's why I think the issue of accountability, we need to take it very serious so that people become accountable. We have given your administration this budget this year. We have come out our way to finance that budget, including where the payslips of salaried Kenyans are so much squeezed to a level that they can't even do basics. And then after you get all the money, you run around the country doing arambis, doing things that don't make sense. I don't think this is something we should be able to accommodate as Kenyans. So in short, we are saying that we need to change our tactic. And this idea of saying, sitampa mtu kisu 2027, basically, these are threats which will not work. It's just making the environment so toxic that people now continue pushing words to each other. But I can tell you for sure, the person who will determine whether kisu itapeanwa is the voter, not the leaders.
Are you saying that we shouldn't be concerned or worried by these
No, this is just trying to scare. These are scare, because the thing is, once the voter makes a determination of who is the president of Kenya, I'm sure President Ruto knows very well that the keys was not given to him because who wanted to give it to him.
Yeah, the feeling is that we do not really have to stick to the rule of law, that even with court orders we can defy without consequence. And that feeling, if you look at it this way, means that something could happen and there's nothing we'll do about it.
Well, I think the president does listen to the common talk in the bars and in other social places where people have known that he's going to lose the election, but initially people